Well, as I mentioned in the headlines a few minutes ago, there has been a suicide bomb attack in Mogadishu in Somalia, and as is usual, the Islamist group Al-Shabaab says it was responsible. Now, these are the only pictures we have of the aftermath of the attack. It was just near a security services headquarters, and we understand that 3 of those who died are members of the security forces. Now, let's talk with Mary Harper, the Africa editor for the BBC World Service Radio. Hi, Mary. I know you've been in Mogadishu recently, and there is a perception, I think, that Al-Shabaab is more and more active in Mogadishu. Is that actually true?
It is, definitely. I was there at the beginning of the year. On New Year's Day, just a few metres from where I was, there was a double suicide car bombing on a hotel. And since then, since the year has begun, there have been regular suicide strikes. There have been mortar raids at night. There have been clashes between Al-Shabaab and the security forces. So they really have increased their violent activity in the city.
And we were talking about this earlier on Outside Source Radio, and you were telling me that there's a member of Al-Shabaab who sometimes phones you up if he's got information he wants to share.
There is indeed, yes. For several years I've been in communication with him. Either I call him, he calls me, I might email Al-Shabaab. They're very efficient in terms of their media relations, and I speak to them quite regularly.
They're not known as being fans of women being equal in society, so there are no issues with contacting a foreign woman to share information?
I think because I've been reporting on Somalia for a long time, the fact that I'm female is almost irrelevant, even though they do, in Somalia, certainly women have to wear thick robes which cover everything except for a slit for their eyes, and women aren't allowed to do very many business activities or anything. But the relationship that I have with them has got nothing to do with the fact that I'm a woman. Perhaps the fact that I'm a Westerner is problematic, but they do speak to me openly and regularly.
All right, very interesting. I'm imagining you sitting at home and the phone goes and it's Al-Shabaab and you're thinking, shall I answer it or not? Mary, thank you very much indeed. Now, let me go back over to the screen because I was mentioning a little bit earlier the interview that we've just done